My name is Amit Irande. I'm a partner here at Artefact. My areas of specialization are consumer data strategy, first and second party data, as well as customer data platforms. Artefact is an end-to-end data strategy and consulting firm. We've been in existence for more than a decade, and we have a lot of experience, especially in the customer data ecosystem space and helping customers identify the right customer data platforms. Treasure Data produces the best of breed customer data platform in the market, and Artefact is in the business of helping customers make the most out of that customer data platform. And together, I think the synergy is just mind-blowing. Brands want to drive the best customer experience possible for their customers, throughout every channel. The challenge to doing this for the longest period of time is disparate and siloed data. We've never had like a really good solid customer 360, a good solid profile that has been augmented by not just deterministic attributes, but also information that has been probabilistic in nature or information that has been machine learning driven. And so this is where the power of a platform like Treasure Data comes along, because of the ability for Treasure Data to handle the scale and volume necessary for enterprises to execute really solid marketing campaigns. And so that's where I think Treasure Data and Artefact together can drive the best customer experience for our joint customers and get them to significant ROI. There are several signs where a brand might be struggling in some key areas. For example, a brand's always operated in a channel-based approach, and each channel has its own data set. And so there's no intelligence being shared across, let's say, web, for example, and email. Therefore, the campaigns are only as effective as the amount of information they own by themselves. That's one very clear sign of when to think about like a unifying platform like a customer data platform. And so there's just like dysfunction across the organization on understanding your own consumer across your ecosystem. That's when a customer data platform is really powerful, because it has a really strong unifying component to it of bringing all of these different disparate pieces of information and truly unifying them into a coherent set of profiles against which now you can start creating targeting efforts. When you think about a customer data platform, there's a long tail of maturity that you can achieve with the platform and the use cases which actually drive value for the entire organization. And this is where Artefact has partnered with Treasure Data and works with customers to drive that long tail of value. One of our biggest joint successes has been Nestle. And so Nestle really didn't have a great understanding of their own customer at the start of this engagement. They had multiple different brands, they had multiple different locations, and each of the different teams that was operating in those regions and locations had their own data sets which weren't really unified together in the right way. So we brought together the right people across the organization who were owners of the right data sets and the right activation channels together to help them understand the value of deploying a customer data platform. We brought all of these people together across all of these different teams, brought together the data sets that they owned across CRM, across web, across email, and so many other different channels. And we executed campaigns across paid media, across owned media, across email, as well as social. And they've seen significant lifts in pretty much all of those different channels. I think the industry is moving to personalization, one-to-one personalization in the moment where the consumer is, right? And that's where I see Treasure Data going as well. Another element is how do we make sure that we enrich the consumer as a brand knows that consumer with information from the right machine learning algorithms, with the right next best action associated with it, and the ability to action that across multiple channels. Again, this is where we see Treasure Data doing a lot of great work, making it really flexible actually to bring either your own machine learning models or creating like a really solid, powerful set of standard machine learning algorithms around attribution, around next best action, around RFM analysis for that matter on the platform. And that's been really powerful for us to see, because we can take those and actually engage with customers and drive a lot of value almost immediately within the first few weeks of an engagement, right? So there's a lot of great things that Treasure Data is already doing, and I can see continuing to do as an industry leading platform.